Good evening, all my crafty buds. It's your crafty bud, Peggy, back again with another great project share. Guys, these are the Gypsy wagons that I've been telling y'all about. I finally got them done. These are made by the tutorial of Shelly Geigel. The style and all of that, and the decorating and the little extras I kind of took off on my own. So, anyways, these here I made as Christmas presents this year from my stepdaughters. So I really hope that they like these. And so with no further ado, we'll get into it, and I'll show you these one at a time and see what y'all think about them. Just set this one over here. And alrighty, so we'll get to going here, and like I said, this was made with the tutorial of Shelly Geigel. She's a really good tutorialist and artist, and I really like her style of these gypsy wagons, so I followed her tutorial. The paper that I chose to use, though, is DCWV Dark Romance, guys. This is an obsolete cardstock paper pad, unfortunately, and I thought, well, if we're going to do a Christmas present, then let's go ahead and make it extra special. So I chose the Dark Romance to go with this. One of the stepdaughters is very gothic, in fact, and the other one was a teacher, doing a lot of things with kids and stuff. I just thought both of them would really enjoy this paper. One I made more gothic than the other one. Anyways, like I said, this is, this little booger right here is about 9 by 7 1/4. I want to say it's about 9 inches high by 7 1/4 wide. And I'm going to bring y'all in here a little bit closer so you can see a little bit of the detail that I got going on here. Now I got my front porch steps made out of little wood pieces here, and this is a little glass papaya. Just a little pun there, you know. I left a crate of papaya by your door. You know that song, Margaritaville. I thought the girls would get a kick out of that. And I didn't do what Shelly did. She used dies and cut out a fence and triplicated it. And, put it on there. Well, I had this little wooden fence that I had, I do the little scenes and stuff for Christmas around the house with the little peoples and all that. And I had this little wooden fence, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to trim it down and use it as the front porch fence. It's more sturdy and stuff, and I want to make it look as realistic as possible. So there you go. Around the side here, I got the wagon wheels. Now this is the best price, and the best some of these that I found is by Shelly herself. Her store is called J&S Hobbies and Crafts, and you can get these for $7 and change, I want to say, plus a little shipping and handling a set, which really, guys, if you look them up, you ain't gonna find none better out there. I mean, it's insane. But I left this side right here. Now, she did a double window. I did not. I just left it blank because I thought, you know, if the girls want to put another picture on the side here, they can have that extra space. And then here's the side of, there's the side of the roof right there. And some of the paper that I chose. Some of the flowers and stuff that I decided to use on here, I used some of my own that I cut with my Heartfelt Creations die, and used some of my Tim Holtz Distress ink. I also used my McGill's flower tool and 3D'd this real pretty right here. Put a little bling in the center there for. And trimmed the side of the edge of the roof right here with some pretty bling as well. And there's a good view of the top there. I put some of that pretty spray that I used in some of my scrapbooks up here. This is one of them wired leaves, y'all, so that she can bend this and mold this any way she wants to. Cute little silk flowers to go with it right there. And then down the top of it right there, I used a roll of that beautiful rose trim that so many of you know about there. And then I'll get around to the other side and I'll flip it for y'all. And in the back of it here, I just put a little piece from the paper line back there, and I thought, you know, she can cover that up as well. I also went with some of this beautiful beaded fringe trim. I wanted really to gypsy this out, boy. I mean, I went all out with the bling and all of that, and I thought this is really beautiful. So I went with this pretty satin trim, just the gorgeous clear crystal hanging off the edge there. I just thought that really looked good. And then around the edge here of it, I went ahead and trimmed mine out with some of the beautiful hemp rope trim on all four sides. I just wanted to cover up any of those old raw edges and stuff and just really bling this out as much as I possibly could. Whoops, wrong way, Feldman. Here you go. And then here's my little window that I did. And we've got a Dritz hook and eye closure right here that'll close the lid to it right there. And then on this side, we've got another one of my homemade flowers that I did. I want to say I used, oh goodness, Concord grape on this. And then I used a little bit of that wild honey and some barn door on this, just a little bit. This right here, I mainly used the wild honey and a little bit of the dark walnut around the edges of him. And then I gold blinged his body. And just kind of left him just kind of old and tattered and worn. He's just kind of laying up there on the roof. I got one of my leaves that I made with one of my cute little ladybugs hanging around up there on the top. And then this is what I chose. The other side of it right there for the roof with some more bling coming down there. And then, like I said, front and back, we've got that beautiful crystal hanging bling there. Then we've got my window that I cut out there, and then I trimmed that again with another designer window trim that I have. Went ahead and painted that to match. Cut some of the paper from the paper line that I used on the inside here to trim out the window as well. I kind of made these so the shutters just kind of stay open. But they've got just a little bit of the skeleton of the window frame there that I glued them on, and I just kind of made those, like I said, to stay open. Inside the wings here, goodness sakes, the wheels here, I put some flat back pearls, and again, these come from J&S Hobbies and Crafts. She's got 3 different colors of these, y'all. So, we'll take you here on the front porch right quick. Now, we've got our door all blinged out and pretty. I added another little pediment top up here at the top, as well as a real jade cabochon I put above the door. Really blingy and pretty, just like the gypsies like. Inside here, she can actually shut this door if she'd like to. Excuse me, y'all. I used some more of the paper from the paper line from the front for the front door, and used the cutouts from the windows as the windows for the front door there, as well as a bling doorknob. And then here on this front porch, I don't know, I'm going to really try hard to get y'all to be able to see what I've done here. I decorated up a cute little broom and stuck it to the wall there. There's the broom up against it. And then I've got a little blue spool that I put down here with some flowers in it on the front here. On this side, I have, there it is, the Gypsy's witch crystal ball table right there with her crystal ball, and then I used a couple of little white pom-poms to make for the seats right there. So that's the front porch, and then we'll go on in and I'll see if you guys can see down in here. And this kind of stops here on the back so that it doesn't flip all the way open on you and stuff. And inside of here, I've got a few surprises. First surprise, now again, I don't know if y'all are going to be able to see all this. I'm going to try and take you down inside of it and look and see if y'all can see. Now, I have made, Shelly leaves hers basically empty on the inside. I do not. Can y'all see that? I set up the tarot reading table right there with the little chairs so that, and she's got her spread laid out. And then on the wall right there, we've got a beautiful picture that I'll show y'all. that I Velcroed. This is one of these little charms that I put a cute little bow on top. But this is one of these cute little charms right here. And she can totally take this out. This little picture, I'm not going to take it all out right now, but she can take this out of here and put whatever picture that she wants inside there. And then just Velcro it right back to the wall right there. And it'll stay right above the tarot reading table right there. I really hope y'all can see that. Right here on this wall, I have this little bar that I've attached. And on that, I've made a cute little tapestry out of some of the paper, out of the paper line. And I gave it a little hook curl up here on the top so it'll hang on it. And just put some cute little beaded trim on there. And I thought, you know, if she wanted to cover that over with another little portrait picture. And there you go. It just hangs right on its own little bar it's got there. Now the window, boy, I know there ain't no way y'all are going to be able to see that curtain on the other side across from it there. I have used that real pretty, this kind of trim right here for the curtain right there, you guys. It's just hanging down on the inside of this window right here. And I put another bar across the top and made it look like it's a curtain rod, just like this one. And again, that's what that looks like down inside there, except for the window. You can't really see that, but there you go. She's got her tarot reading table and her beautiful pictures on the walls and all that. And there is the Gypsy wagon, you guys. And that's a sturdy little booger, I think. And that's what it looks like. And the front of it right here, I wanted to show you guys. I hope I'm going to try to do something with the other one and see if we can zoom in. I made a captured fairy for the top of the roof here that I added a cute little 3D Martha Stewart butterfly that I put some bling down the center of. Couple of cute little antique roses right here on the top of this beautiful bottle. And can y'all see her? I hope y'all can see her inside there. But I got a captured fairy up there, and I thought that's her magic. She's got the captured fairy on the front porch by where, across from where she does her crystal ball readings so that she can keep her magic going. And that is one of the girls's. And then here is her book to go inside of that. Not really a book, y'all. This ain't really a scrapbook. This is just, that was truly rude. I am so sorry. This is a picture flip out is what this is. And I'll show you guys what this started out as. This was one of these Martha Stewart Crafts photo accordions. And I got 3 of these whenever I bought the Zutter Bind It All. I like to do toilet paper mini albums, you guys, out of toilet paper rolls. I'll show y'all some of them too, and we'll do a tutorial on them. This is what these look like. They're just brown, and they clip inside like that, and then you open them up and they're just bare. And they just, the frames kind of come out of them and stuff, and that's what they are. And that's what it started out as. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to take and alter a couple of these and put them inside the Gypsy wagon. So this is what I come up with. I made these a little bit thicker, so I ended up having to make a belly band for these. So I just took some of the paper from the paper line and cut a 2-inch by 12-inch strip, glued it around the book here so that it would fit good and stuff. And then I took a little brass gold medallion right here, and then took a couple of punches. I did a round cutout donut punch around just a rose that I clipped out of the paper line, and I glossy accented it and glued it over this front right here so that we could make a nice little belly band for it. And it just slides down like this. And then we have our front that looks like this here. I used paper from the paper line to cover this. I used some satin trim right here on each side of this, along with a cute little shell-like earring that I had hanging around that I didn't have a mate to. I went ahead and used this, and this has got real, this is real polished stones and bone beads and stuff on here, and I just thought she'd really get into that, and it kind of matches that tapestry a little bit, I think. So, and then just again, like I said, I made this little medallion for the front there, and then it just opens up like this. And if you see them couple little bumps right there, I had started to put a magnet on here. I did 2 of them, and it still really wasn't enough to hold it. It's just too much. And so I said I'll just go with the belly band, and that works really well. And I went ahead and matched it on the back there with some more of that pretty satin ribbon on some of that gorgeous paper, y'all. This Dark Romance, boy, I tell you, I'm so sad that this is no longer able to be found, because it truly is some gorgeous paper. And then as you go in here, I added some pockets to the back of it. I'll show y'all the fronts first. I went ahead. I hope I'm not glaring y'all to death. I made some mitered edge pieces for the frames there out of the paper line. I went ahead and mitered the corners there and stuff so that it looked professional. Got me a package of acetate, cut that down to fit so that I could make the windows for inside the frames. The butterflies, I just fold these up for the folding purposes is all. And they're just a couple of cute Martha Stewart punches that I double-sided and punched and put on a couple of the corners just to add a little bit of interest there. And she can put some pictures in right here, I figured, and that'll just kind of set if she wants to, or she can keep it folded up inside the Gypsy wagon. And then on the back of it, I papered it and went ahead and made some pockets, so that she can have some tags to tell about the pictures that are in the front. And in the paper line, we got some really pretty tags here, and beautiful poetic sayings and stuff that's in here. And I just left the backs of these like they were, so that she can just go ahead. You know, there's a little bit of rub and buff from the I did all the edges with vintage photo. Boy, I'm really coughing and stuff tonight, y'all. I'm so sorry. I might try to edit some of this out if I remember. You know how I am, though. I hate to edit. I just come out here the way I am. Also, with this paper pack, there's like some little tarot cards. You've got the tree and the hands and the keys and the angel, it says. And I just thought these were cute little whimsies to add down in here as well that she can use to journal on, or put more pictures on them, you know. I just thought they were really cute, and I wanted to utilize as much of this paper pad as I could. And then in this pocket, I did some more of the tarot cards. I went ahead and folded this one here in half, because, you know, these were just a little bit bigger than, but look at that. Is that not the cutest little tags that are in here? We got forever there. I just thought these were really, really nice. And I thought, you know, we'll make these little picture frames here, and I'll put these tags in behind, and it'll kind of be like a mini album in a way, you know, but it'll be something different. And then again, a couple more of the little tarot cards, and then one of the little booklet types folded in half right here. And then some more of these tags. And this is, they got some pretty cool tags to this line. You know, if you guys are ever out and about, I got the rose here and the mask and the time, it says. And again, if you guys are ever out and about and you happen to come across this paper pad, it's DCWV Dark Romance. Really good cardstock. And again, this is that pretty earring that I put on there. And it just folds up like this again, like I said, like a little accordion here. And you just slip the little belly band on it and go on. I've got one of them cards that's a little wonky in there, so I'll fix that. And that's the first one. And the second one is very much similar to the first, but it's just a little bit more gothed up. Again, we'll start with that front porch steps that I did and that little papaya sitting by your door there. Again, we have another one of these pretty brooms that I did, as well as her little flowers. I did hers in the burgundy. And then she also has a crystal ball gazing table right there, as well as one of these cute little captured fairies. Now hers, I'm hoping that this will work. I made her a little dress, and it kind of made her a little hard to see. So I don't know if y'all can see her in there or not. But there's another more gothic fairy down in there with dark hair, and I actually made her like a little lace dress, and she's got some air fern down in there with her. She's also got two beautiful vintage roses on here, as well as a Martha Stewart butterfly on the top, and she's chained to the top where she can't get out. And then again, on the top of this one here, I added the black rosette trim on this one here with one of the purple flowers and the beautiful spray and one of these 3D leaves. We also got some of these gorgeous vintage roses right here, as well as some of these beautiful satin roses. I also put another one of my homemade flowers on here, again with that Heartfelt Creation dye and that Tim Holtz Distress ink. Here's that front again, and I went ahead with more of a gothic style beaded trim on hers. The front of her door has a pediment with a real tiger eye cabochon on there. I thought that would be really pretty. I chose more of the darker red for her door with the bling, and I just think that looks really gothic more, don't y'all? And again with the hemp rope on the sides here. And then with hers, I bought the black wheels from Shelly and them, and put the flat back roses inside. This is one of my favorite papers from this line, y'all. That is just gorgeous. Look at that beautiful shimmer and shine on that. Ain't that beautiful? And then this is her side of the roof right here. Again, with that gorgeousness right there. Bling around the edge again. And then the back of it. We've got some more of that beautiful trim right there, and her area to, if she wants to cover it up or whatnot. And then just look at that gorgeousness. I went with some, on both of these, I forgot to also tell you on the back of these, I went with some beautiful burgundy lace, some white pretty lace right here, as well as another bling across the bottom there to kind of skirt that underneath. This is her window side right here with the beautiful butterfly shutters here. Went with more of the red blingy around the windows. And then again, we've got the Dritz hook and eye closure here, and some more of that beautiful paper I love so much. This side right here, we went with another one of my gorgeous homemade flowers, one of my handmade leaves with one of my pretty ladybugs, and another one of my vintage butterflies here that's just kind of melted into the top of the roof right there. He's just kind of been there for a while. This is another one of the pretty sands that comes with that paper. Look at them skull keys. Isn't that pretty? And I love that trim on this, boy. That right there I snatched off of an old Victorian lamp, y'all. Is how I found that trim. That, I fell in love with that. I went, yep, that's got to go on here. And then in here, hers is the same. You've got the awesome tarot card reading table right there with the two chairs. She also has a Velcroed picture frame above the table there that she can utilize as well. She got the same curtain inside over her window. And then this is her tapestry that I put in there with the bling to match, or the trim to match the trim around the front here. I just thought that went really good together right there. And again, she can really 3D out this look inside here. I just thought that was cool. You know me, I just got to do a little bit more. I can't leave it bare in there. I said, boy, she needs a tarot card reading table in there. She's got to have some pictures on the wall. She's got to have it all. And this is what I did with hers, the more gothic. Now I'll come in real close with this because I special cut out this skeleton out of the paper line and then used some puff paint around it in black and red. I also found a real pretty metal medallion to glue that on for her belly band. I just thought that was really pretty and used more of the gothic paper here for her belly band. And then this slides off of here like this. And then underneath here, we have yet another skull for her, because, I mean, she is really into the skulls. So I did another version with the donut look. I just left him plain there, because he kind of gets covered up until you open up the book. I used the most beautiful paper again, I think, of this line. I just love this paper right here. It's my favorite. And 2 more sides of this beautiful black satin trim. I used 2 earrings on hers. I had 2 of these that were just gorgeous with this pretty black bling here and the black pearls and stuff. And I went ahead and doubled that and attached it up here and used that like a closure and really glued that down good and clipped it flat shut. And because this here also has just a little bit of a little black stone right there on the hook itself. So I went ahead and melded that in there. I just think that's a pretty little chunk chain right there, don't y'all? And hers opens like this. And I just put a little butterfly there to cover up that one on the inside. She got more of the gothic paper on the inside here. And she got a few more of the butterflies. Again, these are all just folded flat for the fold up, you know, shipping and stuff. I'm not going to undo them all, but you can see these are more of these beautiful 3D butterflies from Martha Stewart. And again, I used some of the paper from the paper line and special miter edge the frames there and put some acetate in those pictures right there. And in the back is the same. I used these papers for her backs. And she also got the tarot cards, the same ones that the other one got, so I'm not going to pull them out. I'll just show you some of the tags that I put in here with hers. Because the tarot cards are exactly identical. They each just got a set. I like this one. This says Magical, Bewitching, and Bewitching Night. And that is so her. She loves all of this. And she got one of the little poems. This says, the flaming rose glooms swarthy red, the borage gleams more blue, and low white flowers with starry head glimmer the rich dusk through. From George MacDonald's Songs of the Summer Night, Part 3. And I did not do that any justice, y'all, so if you are a poetic person, I'm so sorry that I mangled that just now. You'll have to forgive your old buddy. And this one here says, bewitching, a bewitching time. And that is so her. This one here says bewitching. She had to have that, so, and it didn't fit, so I just folded it in half, like I said, because she absolutely had to have that. Anything that says witch or bewitch on it, it goes to her. She also got this skull tag. I really, really like that. I was going to do a lot of extra and bellies on that and all that stuff. But like I said, this is really hard to shut now. When you fold it up, I had a real devil of a time with this dude. I'm going to tell you right now, this thing has really made me mad a couple of times. Because with the extra paper and stuff, it made it extra thick. And the frames, they don't glue them too good, so they come out immediately, which is fine for me because I wanted to put the paper over them anyways and stuff. But yeah, this has been a true challenge of my temperament, I'm going to tell you right now. But it was a true labor of love, and I really hope the girls like these. Anyways, guys, that's it for my Gypsy wagons that y'all have been waiting on. I'm going to try to get a link up to Shelly where you guys can just click on her. Boy, tonight I'm really having a time with that. She's a really good tutorialist, like I said, for scrapbooks and these Gypsy wagons as well. So if you're interested in making a couple of these, I would suggest you guys turn on Shelly and follow the tutorial. And then you can just kind of do your own thing like I did, you know, with your pretty porch and, you know, doing the things that gypsies are stereotyped to do. You know, you've got to get your crystal ball table and your tarot card reading table and stuff in there, and then put you a little flip book or something like that in there. And anyways, guys, I really appreciate y'all watching me. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Stick around. We've got a lot more coming, y'all. I have multitudes of different kinds of crafts that I'm involved in and things for the holiday season. We'd like to have you, so stick around, like I said. Next time, you guys, I think we're going to do some, I believe we'll do the magnets out of the half marbles for our crafts. And my next pretty show-off will be something for Christmas that I think y'all will love. Anyways, guys, until next time, have a happy, and I hope y'all are doing great. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.